Waking up in these cold sweats, look around and see no threats, but the memories I can't forget. So I check my phone and smoke cigarettes till I calm down. Close my eyes and take slow breaths. Hide it off in my small town with my biggest smile when I'm so distressed. Let me go, release the grip that you hold. I just wanna feel the peace in my home. Hard to advocate mental health whenever I still battle my inner self. Flashback to my darkest hour, harping on it all morning hours. Finally got the shit off of my mind and I'm good till it snaps back shortly after. I can feel the wheels stop turning when they call in, but I can't stop working. Truth is, I'm a popular person. If I turn my phone up and they start to worry, one thing that I really know is for certain, fam, I need help and I'm tired of hurting. I'll keep fighting, I know it's worth it. Promise, I would never die on purpose. Cause I'm not suicidal. Some days I don't wanna be alive though. My kinfolk telling me to read the Bible and my fake friends telling me you'll be alright, bro. Getting drunk before every show and I'm fucking up my words like a typo. I might go back to sleep with my lights on and go write songs with my knife drawn.
I'm paranoid, it's probably all in my head. The therapist to tell you take all your meds. Still shaking from the pain and stress. Deep cuts we dealing with till we dead. We bled. What? There's blood on the wall. I'm inside yours. Don't leave without me, I swear. Got the door locked with a padlock and a chain hook with a clamp on. Got the shades pulled. If you knock, then I peek out with a handguard. Been looking over my shoulder since grade school. Then life happened. Had to stare death in the face too. Then light flash. This is not a joke. I'm too shook to shed a tear. Yeah. You feel a shock wave, then you look. The end is near. Medication is a must. Got blunts and plenty beer. Sedation is a crutch. Been stuck for many years. Yeah. You don't know what I've been through. You died to try to go with you. Why you think I got issues? I'm too broke to come fix you. Them walls closing in. Only my closest know my sins. Never sober, hold a fifth and fall over like bowling pins. The world's colder than polar winds from exposure. You're slow and sick and the doses get so intense. Let me show you what hopeless is. I see ghosts and I know I'm next. In my shows I'm a fucking wreck. You don't know me, we won't connect. Pay the toll or they come correct. Yeah, I'm paranoid, it's probably all in my head. The therapist to tell you take all your meds. Still shaking from the pain and stress. Deep cuts we dealing with till we dead. We bled. What? There's blood on the wall. I'm inside yours. Don't leave without me, I swear. There's blood on the wall. I'm inside yours. Don't leave without me, I swear. There's blood on the wall. Don't leave without me, I swear.
What is up? All safe, warm, and not getting your car stuck in snow. I am Sage.
And I'm Rain.
So we have some good updates for y'all. Also, some new news stories. But let us get into the song that y'all heard popping in at first.
And that was Drama featuring Ritual of Ether PTSD.
I have a lot of that. We have a lot of that.
Yeah, I think everybody does.
Damn it. So again, y'all, don't forget to share everywhere, but watch us on YouTube and Twitch if you're actually in a group watching and you're trying to comment, can't see it, so you have to actually come in
Yes.
to the live. So, y'all ready? Glorious. Our first story, first LGBTQ story is kind of, it's not good news, but it's not like someone passed on. Apparently, there are 16 Pennsylvania, at the University of Pennsylvania, swimmers that have signed a petition to not let fellow transgender swimmer Leah Thomas compete because they are transgender, and they say it's unfair to allow them to complete because Leah was originally on a men's swimming team. Then they went to the transition, the hormones, and all that, and now they're trying to get Leah to not compete and just stay on sidelines.
Well,
I don't see how that's fair. Like,
it's not.
it's not fair because it's like, well, Leah or Laya, I assume Laya, has just as much right to compete as the other women of the team, and
Yes.
the freaking fact that, I mean, is it people's issue that it's like, oh well, you used to be a man, so you have automatic man strength? I'm like, is that what they're trying to say? Is that the thing? I'm like, this person has transitioned into the woman they are now with the hormones and whatnot. Your muscular shit honestly don't have a damn thing to do with it. Because,
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. Because, I mean, yeah, you might still have a little bit of muscle, but hell. Oh, DJ Draxis on Twitch said that messed up. She went through all that pain
Yeah.
to be how she feels. She said she was and is not the same rights of any other person. DJ Drax is on Twitch pretty much saying like she still has rights to compete in her sport that she has been doing for a long fucking time now. Damn it.
I think most of the time that a lot of people don't understand that because they haven't personally been through it themselves. So they have their own feelings and opinions on it, and they're letting that getting away in the way of letting someone who is good at what they do what they love, regardless of what and who they are trying to be.
Right. I mean, if you're not good at what you do, just fucking say that. Don't make up the excuse.
Hey, Caleb.
Oh, Caleb's in the house. Don't make up the excuse, oh, well, they're more muscular or they used to be a male. There's women that literally there's natural born women that compete against natural born men and they fucking kick ass. So you can't use that excuse of, oh, they might be a little more muscular. There's natural born women that are slightly muscular, and it's like, are you kind of a dude? And it's like, no. Last time I checked, like I'm female. I'm just muscular. Yes, I have my chubs and shit, but like I'm the fuck. But instead of being a supportive teammate, these people are just like, you know what, kick her to the curb. DJ Draxus says there is worse shit to deal with, but oh, let's pick on somebody that's sad. And DJ Draxus on Twitch. Oh, has a little Joker emoji that they made. Yeah,
I like that.
I like that too. And there's a Harley Quinn emoji.
I mean, how do you fans feel about this? Like, I'm kind of upset.
Like we've heard from DJ Draxus on Twitch. Like, what do the rest of y'all think? Because
I mean, we keep finding stories similar to this. It's like, I want to find out what is people's reasoning for it. They are who they are. They did what they did. They want to be who they are. Let them do what they love.
I already said the reason. You're not good at what you do, so now you want to pick on somebody and be like, oh, well, they might be on steroids or they might have too much muscle. Okay, there's again, like I said, there's naturally born women that have a lot of that are muscular and that kick men's ass every fucking day. So that's like that's like going to a repair shop for a car and it's a male predominated endeavor, workplace usually. But there are women that kick ass at fixing cars and knowing about cars. But then you have the dumbasses that come in like, oh, hey, can you give me some coffee? No, I work here. You don't work here. You're a woman. I will blow your fucking car up. Do not play with me. I work here. I know what I'm doing. Otherwise, I would not have been hired. Not just a pretty face, not just with booty and titties. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I have knowledge too, you know. But I think that's more sexist than bias of transgender. But y'all get the correlation between that.
Right.
So uh I think Leah's according to her article, Leah's gonna try to fight it. And I'm like, I would. Don't just lay down and die. Freaking fight this shit. And be like, y'all can kiss my ass. And leave me the fuck alone. Like, because apparently like Leah's a really good swimmer in competition. I'm like, oh, answers. Like, oh, are we jelly? Oh, so sad. Like, don't be fucking jealous. The fuck? Um, but it's insane that you would throw your own teammate under the bus. DJ Director says, you guys still have Caleb Strauss talking to you guys. He's a star. Batman.
Yep.
Hell yes. Him and his collabs. Oh, glorious.
He is actually watching on YouTube.
Caleb, we hope you're not snowed in nowhere. Haven't been.
And so is Sarah, and she has asked Caleb how he's doing.
Cool.
Because they said hey to each other.
And apparently on Facebook, we don't have a damn thing except for me saying hi. So our next LGBTQ story, hopefully Leah gets that fixed or overturned because it's like every one of you bitches that signed that, you should be kicked off the team because that is hell fucking biased.
Yeah.
You're entitled to your opinion, but when it starts affecting people's livelihood and the activities that they're good at and that would like to do, our cat scratching people, that would like to do, then there's an issue. So Pride Month will be upon us very soon in June. And yay.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, this time, oh, social anxiety, shit. Hopefully, the pandemic will slow the fuck down. Pride, the Pride March is actually coming back to Columbus because it was actually canceled because of the pandemic, and we're like, damn it. Every time I get ready to go to something, it's like, oh, it's canceled. Oh, we have a pandemic. It's like, why? But this specific march in Columbus had been going on for like 40 plus years in Columbus, and this is pretty much the first time that it's been freaking canceled for some craziness like this. But it'll be the celebration of it will be marked on the weekend of June 17th and 18th. And again, y'all, like any other states and cities have their own pride parades and celebrations and festivals and whatnot. But specifically here in Columbus, there's a June 1st City Hall illumination, which is City Hall being lighted up in the LGBTQ colors, the rainbow flag in the back.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
It's so fucking pretty. On June 5th, there is the Stonewall Columbus Pride Brunch, which is a fundraiser. So again, actual LGBTQ community members, the allies of the LGBTQ come have brunch. And again, it's It is a fundraiser, and it's actually from 11 to 1. I haven't had brunch on. Interesting. June 17th, of course, is the Stonewall um, actual march and community festival and resource fair, which is from 4 to 10 p.m. Ooh, nighttime. Of course, June 18th is the step off at 10:30 in the morning, and June 18th again is the actual Pride March and community festival, and then the 25th is actually the Stonewall Columbus and Land Grant Family Pride event from 9 to 12 p.m. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Um, a lot of people don't realize that the LGBTQ community is also family oriented. I mean, you might see some very unsavory things because that's just how people are. Like, but it's supposed to be family oriented where you can bring your children and enjoy food, resources, hell, learning more. Even if you're not gay or LGBTQ or part of the LGBTQ community, you can still go and ask questions, not being rude about it, but ask questions like, "Hey, what was it like when you came out?" If you for real don't understand about the LGBTQ,
Yeah.
it never hurts to ask questions, but it does hurt to be ignorant as fuck about it and be like, "Your family accepts you like that." Don't do that because you'll get kicked. Um. So yeah, that's something freaking
Hi, Jana.
exciting.
Jana's watching.
Oh, hey,
Or Jonna. I'm sorry.
it's Jonna.
Forgive me.
How are you, Jonna? I seen on your Facebook post that you had to do some stuff by candles. Fuck you, Snow. I don't like you. DJ DJ Draxus on Twitch says, "Oh, Facebook, that is not a team. They did not one support one another either." DJ Draxus also said they are doing a big
Hi,
one
Nikita.
here.
Sorry.
Oh,
Somebody said hi. Okay.
oh, hey, Nikita. They're also doing a big one here in Youngstown. Talking about Pride.
Sweet. Yeah, they always have a big pride event up there.
I have never been to any.
I've never been to any of them.
Right, because every time I get ready, to go, I either get sick, something happens to one of the kids, and I'm like, crap, or I got to work, or it's like it gets canceled for one reason or another. So we're gonna try to make it this year. Try to make it this year. DJ Drax has also said, I I go to New Orleans for their festival most of the times. I've seen some pictures of New Orleans, and New Orleans is the known party city of the United States. I've seen their stuff on like little snippet videos, and it looks really like extravagant.
Ooh,
They throw out beads, and it's like it's
sweet.
it's very. I'm not gonna say that's not family oriented because all the prides are supposed to be family oriented. Like you can bring your children, hell, your grandma, everybody in the family. But there are some things where you might see someone flash a tater. You might see an ass cheek. It's whatever. DJ Drax also said the one I went to that was the best was London. London, Ohio, or like London, Britain, like in UK. DJ Drax's. Oh, I got fire card. Thank you.
Sweet.
DJ Draxus also said I have to make a Reddit and go follow BTMX. Yes, BTMX is literally on all the platforms, Linktree, Reddit. Don't know if they have an Etsy. The Twitter.
Soul Snatchers now has a Reddit too.
Yes, we have a Reddit. Ross, stop it.
Shut up.
Ross,
Hush.
nobody's here for you. They said their Twitter is just amazing, and that's different, sweetie. Man, Mantigirl. That's it, right? Mantigirl. Did it right? Man, I more likely did not say that right. Mantigirl. But yeah, hopefully we will get to
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. Bam.
That's what I
Yay.
thought that's what that meant.
Yeah.
I was like
I guess
throwing beads. Wait a minute, I've heard that.
Yeah, they have it. I think their Mardi Gras in February, is it? Yeah, I think. The director says I can't spell worth of shit. It's fine. I literally thought it was a special event that you were trying to say, and I'm like, oh, really? Okay, Mardi Gras, that of course is in New Orleans. Um, when it comes to Pride, apparently there's from the pictures and little video snippets that I've seen is off the hook.
Yeah.
I'm like, lovely. Yes.
So, babe, when do we want to continue our segment that we started last week with the rules and stuff?
Yes, I shall do that now. So y'all, we are doing Louisiana today, and then next week because it was also a suggestion Alaska, and then after that we still need y'all's which state to pick next.
Then the fans will choose which state is next after that.
Yes. Ow, cat! I got clawed to death. So with that being said, we have in fact, it sounds like somebody busted a car. For some reason that's not loading. Okay, so I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So let us go to
Okay.
for some reason we all know about LGBTQ banned books because of an abnormal amount of sexuality that's in it, which I mean, there's steamy romance novels in a library that are in a public library. So um apparently this story is so stupid and bad. So the title of this is LGBTQ book ban. Prominent prominent faces felony child abuse charges in Missouri.
Oh boy.
So apparently a Missouri man named Ryan Utterback that happens to be a 29-year-old parent.
Hi.
Hi, Bibble. That has been seeking to ban all the LGBTQ books from the school library for depicting sexual content. It's facing felony charges of second-degree child, trigger warning, y'all, molestation. So you being a motherfucking parent and then you trying to ban the books. I swear to Jesus and sweet baby corn. Fucking your ignorant ass.
Oh my god.
Why? Like fucking why? Oh, also facing fourth degree domestic assault charges too. Shut, Ross. Why the hell would you, whether you're a parent or not, why would you do that to a child? And why would you make such a big stink about, oh, these are too sexually explicit, and yet your stupid banana mush brain ass does some shit like that. So this dude is facing charges. I'm so sorry to bring that story to you, but that to me was an interesting story. Like you're fighting to take out something that's educational,
and you did that,
right? And in these books that they are mentioning, they might use the correct terms for anatomy, possibly. but there is no actual. Hey, how do you carpet munch? Oh,
Yeah.
there's no discussion of that. So I need to know what they consider extremely sexually explicit because they're trying to act like it's softcore porn in the fucking library, and
I guess
it's
babe,
not.
the only way we're going to have to find out is to get a hold of these books and read them ourselves.
I mean, I do like reading. If it's on audiobook, that'd be better because my eyes be mercy. Y'all, I'm supposed to wear glasses and I don't. DJ Drax said, no, that's a certain celebration. Yeah, the Mardi Gras is way in New Orleans is way different than the Pride, but Mardi Gras in New Orleans, that's their kind of correlation. They're known for like the best Mardi Gras party, but they also have their own little Pride, and it seems from what I've seen just as big and extravagant as their normal Mardi Gras celebration. DJ Drax says, "What happened? Ooh, fur baby. Ooh, and our pride hearts.
Yeah, he just wanted to make his presence known.
He's like, hi y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go sit now.
Yep, because after he got off my shoulder, he went and laid down.
He's like, I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to sleep now. So yeah, with that being said, I would hope they throw this man under the jail, and I would hope, because the article doesn't mention it from what I read, I would hope that the abuse was not happening toward his own children. It shouldn't happen no type of children at all ever. But again, people like that need to be set on fire with pineapples in their ass and just sent straight to hell. Like that's just that. So with that being said, wifey, let us pick a tune of such.
So we can come back and start with our
Yes.
rights and stuff for Louisiana.
Shout out to Louisiana.
I think I'm going to play Nine Stitch Method and their song Sleep. I was listening to that earlier and I was like,
Sleep,
you know what?
What's that?
I know. I just feel that it's a good fit for today. So with that being said, let us know how you feel. Here is Nine Stitch Method and their song Sleep.
Nice It Method and their song Sleep. All right, y'all.
Traditional pharmacies are, well, traditional, and holistic shops
That's
can
this
be.
9 Stitch Method and their song.
What?
What was the song?
Oh, sleep. Nine stitch method. I have a list. Nine stitch method and their song sleep.
Caleb says 9 Stitch Method is always a good choice.
I have a list. Don't know why. So,
And I, first of all, want to say that, again, Soul Snatchers does not own the rights to any of the music that we play, but we do have permission from about 90% of the people that we do play.
yes. DJ Directors on Twitch actually said, "Ooh, nice." Said, "Is the underground show happening tonight?" Yes, it is.
Yes.
With DJ Drax.
Babe, you didn't finish the name, Draxus.
Draxus. Yes, I said Drax. I came up with my own nickname. What the hell?
Oh, you gave him a nickname.
Damn.
I wonder how he's going to feel about it.
I'm probably gonna hear about it on the show. DJ Drax says it was upsetting that there was not that many people. It seemed at last week's show. I hope that show is happening. I hope that show happens. It's my drug. DJ Drax on Twitch also says is unleashing the best. So is unleashing the best, but that new show, Great Beats and Spit and Fire, is starting to take over. Yeah, Great Beats and Spit and Fire.
That show was amazing yesterday. It did
with
very
Winks. Sorry, not Winks. Wix. You literally can go on the show through the meeting link, and if you sing, can rap to whatever beat, you're more than welcome on the show. Like everybody's welcome. DJ Drax has also said Cryptic Chaos was great last night. Brother
Yes.
Shadow sent me it. Dead is doing great work with Shadow. BTMX is growing bigger than I thought you would. Than I thought, honestly, you would. Yeah. BTMX is always striving to do like bigger and better things and attempting to push forward, even though times are freaking hard and crap. And it seems sometimes it might seem impossible, but freaking can't stop us.
Nope. This is our year, guys.
Yep. Regardless of the snow.
Even though people are trying.
People are trying real freaking hard to be like, no. You can keep your opinion to yourself.
So now here is the segment that everybody has been waiting for. We are now going to talk about the LGBTQ rights in Louisiana.
Shout out to Louisiana. So, the first one would be Louisiana has had LGBTQ rights since, according to this article, this law article actually, since 2003, and it was Lawrence versus Texas, which is how it all came about. They protect gender identity, all sex through gender identity.
Yeah.
That requires.
Caleb says I'll definitely be at the underground for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, we all will be.
Hell yes. The pineapples. They also have discrimination protections against employment, and some municipalities in Louisiana have furthered that protection. I'm like, y'all doing big bad things. In the family rights department, they just, of course, as you know, like from last week, they're also one of the states that just recognized same-sex marriage since 2015, and same-sex couples are allowed to adopt.
Awesome.
Hella proud.
Dead says can't bring us down. We'll keep digging ourselves out of the grave. Ha 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 ha. Yep, I agree with that. Hey, Dead.
Like you can't bury me. Hey, Maria, what the hell do you think? Definitely glad adoption is legal, but it's like as long as you're legally married and have stable income and household. I don't know why, and you're not insane. I don't know why it would matter about if it's a man marrying a man or a woman marrying a woman
It
for
doesn't.
adoption.
It doesn't matter.
But we have seen our own specific horrible things on the outside of people being discriminated against when they're parents and they are a part of the LGBTQ and they freaking are held discriminated against. Like, oh, you're gay, you can't be a parent. You're trans, you can't be a parent. Excuse the fuck out of me. I still feed my children the same way. My children aren't running around farting rainbows and shit. They are normal motherfucking children. So before you start talking shit and judging somebody on their parenting, well, how do your children grow up normal? I don't know. They grow up stupid. That's a
Caleb
dumbass
says,
remark.
"Sup, Dead." Dead says, "How you girls?" And what's up, brother Strauss?
Not much, Dead. Just doing Louisiana, and then next week we're gonna do your Alaska one, and then we still need more suggestion for whoever wants to see the next articles.
I just want every state to have like all the, because I know we're probably going to find some have more and some have less.
Yeah.
I really think that all of our rights should be the same everywhere.
Exactly. And unfortunately, the problem with being LGBTQ, which again, it's not a problem within, a problem on the outside of the box, is no matter what you do or no matter where you go, somebody's going to have an opinion, and it's going to be something that literally.
I'm not to interrupt you, but you remember you said, "Hope you're not snowed in."
Yeah.
Well, Caleb responded to Dead, "Watching the snow slowly melt, hoping I can get out and work tomorrow." Dang, everybody is snowed in then.
I mean, you can dig yourself out too, though. It's a good little workout.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of people doing that.
Since this morning, we've seen 6 or 7 different cars in our parking lot, because it's kind of bad in our parking lot, be stuck. We've seen people abandon the cars, like, fucking, I'm mad, and they go in the house and come back like an hour later. And I'm like, you just fucking
Dead
fucking
says,
car?
"LOL, we are supposed to get more snow Sunday. Can't wait to start shooting the video tomorrow, though." Sweet.
Oh, hell yes. See your post about need pretty hot chick with pretty eyes or something. And I was like, nice, awesome.
Okay.
For music video purposes, of course. Yeah, the problem about LGBTQ is that no matter what you do or no matter where you go, when people find out that you are lesbian, gay, bi, trans, whatever you're dealing with, the person on the outside is going to affect your life.
Excuse me. Now, you said that they have expanded some of the protections even more. Is there stuff on there that is not protected, like we found out last week with us in our state of Ohio?
In this article, it actually does not mention it at all. It just says some municipalities have passed further protection. So that might a presumption, not assumption, presumption of when they say pass further protections, that might mean maybe public benefits or something like that. Because as soon as people find out you are who you are, like let's say you go to, people, no matter where they work, are not supposed to be biased. If you're going to court, let's say for a speeding ticket, and the judge, for whatever reason, might not like gay people or LGBTQ community, and you're going to get a whole bunch of trouble, and then you have to dig your way out and prove that yourself that the judge is biased. Same goes for public benefits. Everybody won't approve of who you are, and it's not fair that you have to take yourself down a couple notches to live your life. If you're on public benefits, that is fine. You should be, what the hell? You should do that comfortably without worrying about, well, I can't disclose I was going to say gayness, not my lesbianness or gayness or whatever, because the system isn't for me. And it should not be like that.
Yeah.
There's also laws against for some reason it says there's a law against same sex sexual activity until 1805 when Louisiana Territory enacted its first uh, code. So same sex sexual activity.
Okay.
The fuck?
Uh, Alrighty then.
But apparently in 1914, there was a case of State versus Murray. The Louisiana Supreme Court held a law that included the act called fellatio and perhaps the other provision called cunnilingus. Cunnilingus. So, um, um,
Oh,
if you're not sure what those terms are, you may look them up at will. But apparently, they tried to describe it in the provision that it is the act of the mouth and whatnot, and people were kind of, according to audio article, people were kind of offended. Like, why would you put that in there? Like, why are you putting specifics? Like, what the hell?
that seems a little
And apparently down there, well, in 2000, well, there was a sodomy law down there.
oh Lord.
Um, a small excerpt from the article says sodomy law was rendered unenforceable in 2003 by the Supreme Court versus Texas, and in 2005, the United States Court of Appeals struck down the part of the statute that criminalizes adult, consensual, and or anal or oral sex. What? How the fuck are you? So I'm glad they took that out of there, but how the fuck are you going to tell somebody what you can do in your own fucking house? Like sexually, within reason, as long as you're not being fucking crazy with like, there's people they're doing unnecessary shit. But it's like, what I can do in my own bed that I bought it. Excuse me.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a little.
That's a little much. DJ Druxus on Twitch says, yeah, I see BTMX has taken claim this year in a big way. Shadow says you're going to be having new shows on top of what you got going. He also said one new show is about movies and the other one is open stage for comedy.
Sweet.
We really like the watching movies
Yeah.
because like hell, we watch movies at home. Like we try to have our downtime and do our work at the same damn time. So like we're watching movies also on the internet. And again, it's never a shame. Don't be ashamed to be unplugged sometimes because you need that eye rest and that mental rest too. DJ Drex says, "Is this true?" Yes. DJ Drex says that's on Twitch. Yep, that is true. Like, I'm surprised you haven't seen the movie. Like, our first movie was Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah. I was so mad though. We had to watch it on the phone because the computer wasn't working.
Right. It kept kicking us out of Twitch. I'm like, I'd like to watch an actual movie instead of being like, I see it. Data Draxis also said, how do you guys come up with such great ideas? Who directs you in the right way? Pretty much common sense, what we see also in the community, not just LGBTQ community, but in society, period. And of course, our bosses, which is Silhouette Death, Dead Dreams, and DJ Shadow.
We want to focus on everybody's talent, and that's why
there's multi-genre shows
yes.
all the time on BTMX. So if you have something weighing heavy on your heart, you got to wait till Mama's Karen share. Or I mean, not wait, but you want to get it out. That's the moment to do it. It's almost like a little mini therapy session. Like if you need to talk, don't keep yourself silent because that's how your mental health just drains away. Um. So, but yeah, what do you guys think about that? Somebody actually up until 2003, Louisiana being like, oh well, you're not allowed to do any huh, or anything in the back in your own house because that's what the fuck that said up until 2003, and then the Supreme Court was like, you can't do that.
I have no words for that right now. I don't even know what to say about that.
Nosy motherfuckers. So it's like, so that means if in 2003, before it was struck down and made normal, if you were on a date and you were both consensual adults to everything, again, y'all, consent is so fucking important. Don't automatically assume, oh, bitch, I bought you dinner. You owe me something. I will murder you. Don't play with me. I don't owe you shit.
Ooh,
So, just because you bought
yes,
somebody a movie
wife.
and a dinner,
I said yes, wife.
hmm just because I bought you dinner and a movie does not mean I automatically have to lay down with you. And
I
that goes for
love
men.
messing with her. It's so funny.
That goes for men and women.
Yes, it does.
Um, or whatever gender you identify as, binary, non-binary, just like a marriage license does not entitle you to be like, well, we're married, so you automatically have to do it with me. What? That's not a contract to give up your body, especially when if you happen to not feel comfortable with it or having someone force themselves on you to be like, well, we're married, so you gotta do what I say. No, don't. The fuck.
No.
Mischief. So, um, cat, pyong, pyong. So with that being said, again, keep that in mind. Consent needs to always be present between both parties. And you
Yes.
have to be in your right mind. Don't use it as an excuse. Well, I mean, he was drunk or she was drunk and, it just kind of happened. No, it just didn't kind of happen. You know that person is not mentally right, whether it be a frail disability or we call that intoxicated. So that does not give you the right to just take what you assume you're fucking entitled to. Keep your goddamn hands to your freaking self. I don't give a fuck what you do for a living. I don't care if you're a roofer, if you run a taxi service, if you're a billionaire. If you didn't ask that person's permission when they were in a right mental state, then you're not entitled to
I agree.
none of that.
I agree.
None of that and such. That goes for men and women. But also, don't assume that. Again, no means no. If a person says no once, that don't mean like, oh come on, I got some M&Ms. Bitch, I said fucking no. I don't know why the fuck you don't fucking get it. Keep goddamn hands for yourself or cut off all your fucking fingers and toes.
Oh
Shit. So, moving on. The apparently there is an article that says 5 worst possible worst states according to census for the LGBTQ to live in.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
Number 1 is Mississippi.
Aw.
Damn. They actually scored a 1, which is the worst score you can get on the gay rights scale or level or test, if you would say. The number 2 is Alabama. Alabama and Mississippi, according to this article, says along with Mississippi, Alabama is one of the 8 so-called no promo homo states with laws that expressly forbid teachers from discussing gay or transgender issues. And it says, and Alabama's laws go a bit further than most. The state's sex education program mandates that classes must emphasize in a factual manner and from public health perspective that homosexuality is not a lifestyle acceptable to the general public and that homosexual conduct is a criminal offense under laws of the state. Bitch, what?
Wow.
Now, I'm going to say any type of education, sexual education, or whatever, it should be based on facts, not feelings.
Yeah.
Separation of feeling and facts, just like separation of blah, 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 and state. But there is one thing, hear me out, y'all. Look, tiny fingers. One thing that I will agree with that it says the homosexuality, which I know that's a term that is used, but it almost sounds like it's offensive. If that makes sense. But anyway, the homosexual lifestyle is not acceptable to everyone in the general public. That is true. We've gotten our tires slashed on our car that we used to have many times because of a hate crime because people don't know how to keep their hands off our shit. Or people in the LGBTQ not getting proper health care because their doctor, even though they're supposed to be in a professional setting, feels some type of fucking way.
Yeah.
And it's like, I honestly don't give a fuck how you feel. You need to do your damn job. Otherwise, I will have your ass. I will have the college fund for your fucking children. You will be fucking fired. And I'll own your fucking house. Like, do your job. Feelings, job. Now, that does not say that you cannot have an opinion, but the workplace is not the place for fucking opinions.
No.
There ain't a damn thing in a job application that says you can state your opinions and refuse to do your job. Never will there be anything like that in a job application.
It doesn't matter your opinion. You have to do your job and be professional about your job.
Exactly. Now, if you want to bitch about it at home later, that I had a gay patient. Don't be releasing no goddamn information and shit because that's HIPAA right there. Then you'll really be in some trouble. But be like, this patient was so extra flaming. Like, okay, people are allowed to bitch about shit. Everybody bitches about their day at work. I don't know why you have to make about gay people though, but you know the thing. Like, bitch about it at home. Just like home is separate from work, your opinions need to be separate from work. Because unfortunately, unless you're a food critic, you don't get paid for your fucking opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
So you gotta shut up. The next one is Texas. Oh, good lord.
And I'm really guessing we have more comments.
Yes. DJ Drax is on the Twitch says it takes people too long to evolve. I'm hoping that bigger people start to see how amazing you guys are at BTMX. Oh, thank you, DJ Drax.
Oh, yes.
And that's
that
on
means
Twitch.
a lot.
I don't remember, but who created BTMX and what was the push for the person? DJ Draxus is the owner of BTMX.
You mean DJ Shadow?
DJ Shadow. Occasionally, Draxus likes to slide in there sometimes.
Yeah.
We've had meeting with both of them, and you see a little Draxus moment come out sometimes. Just like my Jade moment.
Yes.
So DJ Shadow, he's the owner and pretty much founder of BTMX, and his push was he was tired of seeing posts, especially on Facebook, all over hell everywhere, being like, "Hey, drop your link, we'll listen to your music," and these really great ass artists are getting thrown to the side. Like, well, hell, I dropped my link and I don't have views. Like, what the fuck happened? Again, it's a scam. Anything, especially on Facebook posts, drop your link, we'll listen to your shit. No, they ain't. Your best bet is to literally drop your shit in BTMX because we are breaking the mold. We are not the normal motherfuckers. We are very abnormal.
Yes, we want everybody to succeed and we support and love everybody.
So everyone in DJ Shadow's eyes, as well as Dead, because he is also the partner as well, is special. Like
Yeah.
if it like you got a talent somewhere, you just have to. If it's not quite there yet, you could be helped to work on it to make your shit come true. Artists that like blood of the beloved,
Babe, it's okay. I know you're getting a little.
blood of the beloved. I have a list. Blood of the beloved. Even though they have a lot of followers, like nobody was constantly listening to their shit. It's like, hello, like everybody should be blasting their shit, just like Dead. Like everybody should be blasting their shit. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
So literally, we put here at BTMX, like we put that vibe out there, and be like, hey, go look at them, go look at it now.
Yep.
Diddy Draxis also said, I had issues like that before when I first came out. Yeah, I think we still have issues like that, even though people wouldn't dare come to our fucking face with it.
You do realize that that was not the first time I've had my tire slashed for being who I was, right?
You know,
There was another time when I first came out. Was fighting with the neighbors where I lived and got into a huge fight and they slashed all of my tires but one.
was that with lumpy people?
Yes.
Yep. So, yeah, like it's not fair to ruin somebody's stuff because, or help ruin their life, ruin their stuff, ruin their life, steal children, get them fired from work because you got feelings that, oh, well, they can't possibly be a good person because they're gay or they're trans. That's not your call to make. That's your opinion, but that's not your call to fucking make. Especially when it's not a true call. DJ Draxis on Twitch also said Mike's husband would walk right in my place and do what he wanted and did not stop until Shadow whipped his ass.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, DJ Draxis, I know how that is. It is quite. It's not only annoying, it's traumatizing and causes hella PTSD because it's like, how do you trust again? Or honestly, it shouldn't even have came to an ass whooping, and I am hella freaking sorry that you had to go through that. People like that need to not be put in jail. They need to be put under the jail or left in the desert to rot. Draxis also said on Twitch, what happened to the work chick that used to be on the round table? I don't know. It seemed like she had more issues than anyone in the world. I don't know. She also seemed kind of up. Wait, she also seemed kind of up your two asses too far, possibly. Draxis also said, I also agree we should all treat each other with love, no matter the lifestyle.
Yes.
Right, as long as you're not hurting anybody, and again, that's within reason because I'm sure everyone has heard that freaking pedophiles are trying to claim LGBTQ flags and make their own flag and add their shit to ours.
No.
We don't perpetuate that fucking bullshit at all, ever.
No. Nope.
Those fools can go to hell and are not welcome in the community. Hell, they're not welcome in society.
Nope.
So, again, this is where people get unfortunately, this is where people get the stigma of, oh, LGBTQ, they're a bunch of pedos. No. There are more. I am not talking shit about heterosexual people, so do not fucking side eye me. or cockeyed me, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because freaking I will end you. There are more non-LGBTQ members that happen to be into that nonsense than there are LGBTQ members. Ooh. And I'm not saying that there are no LGBTQ members that's not into that nonsense because they need fucking hit in their face too. But that is not what the LGBTQ community is about. Especially here on this show, we're about youth advocacy, mental health awareness, and I hope y'all did your homework. Mm-hmm.
Positive, and we're about positivity and spreading love
Yes,
and support because we love and support everybody.
exactly. This also said, oh, the number 4, where the LGBTQ would have a hard time living because they're LGBTQ. Louisiana.
Well, oh, why?
I just read that article about the whole sex thing. Louisiana, why? Y'all city is filled with titties. Especially Mardi Gras festival. And I mean, I've honestly caught women looking at a pair, which some people be like, "Oh, you're gay." Be like, no, I just like a good pair of titties. Like, I don't know, like they're just they're just there.
Okay,
Fuck.
wife.
If you can motorboat them, you can tote them. So, apparently there is a wage equality issue in Louisiana amongst LGBTQ, according to the article. Actually, I'm gonna read a small excerpt from it. It says Louisiana also ranks near the bottom of terms in household income and LGBTQ equality. Well, I'm sorry, wage equality. This particularly matters in LGBTQ workers, as Louisiana is one of the 29 states where you can still be fired on the basis of sexual orientation.
Ah,
Bitch, I will sue a motherfucker. That's it. Who said that? I don't know. So, that's sad. So that means if you happen to pick that specific job, you have to hide who the fuck you are. And literally from everybody. You can't make friends at work. You can't introduce your family to maybe your coworkers or be cool with them or your boss or whatever. Because then if you got a hater at work, which we all have that type of bullshit going on, they will tell your boss and then you will get fired.
that's horrible.
But this also says if you're looking for more than a hookup in Louisiana, you're still out of luck. In September, Louisiana became the first state to uphold its marriage ban at the federal court level. U.S. District Judge Martin Feldman struck down appeals, arguing that it was in the state's best interest to children to interact with a family formed by biological parents. If you are a gay person living in Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky, or Tennessee, make sure to thank Louisiana courts for helping set a precedent. I'm sorry, precedent.
Precedent.
President. Yep, that. Still ain't gonna tell me who the fuck I can marry and parent. If you have an official that marries you, if you have an official that marries you, then you're fine.
Yeah.
Fine. You might have to fight for it a little bit because people are like, "Are you really married? Oh my God, gay people can do that." Be like, "Yeah, we can also pee and poop and go to the bathroom and eat."
What a concept.
And I can read. Bitch, the fuck? God, people make my anxiety be like, we.
Okay, what's
So
the last one, babe?
yes, the last one is actually Michigan.
Oh, damn.
Lord Jesus. So apparently, in this article, it says states like Tennessee and North Dakota present strong cases for inclusion as the last spot on this list. Tennessee is one of the 8 don't say gay states, as well as ranking high in income inequality and poverty. The fuck. and low in public support in same-sex marriage. Gay Tennesseans are also less likely to know someone like them, as the state has the fourth smallest percentage of LGBTQ citizens. It's got nothing on North Dakota, where there's only 1.7% of the population that identifies as LGBTQ, and that is the lowest in the nation. But we're going with Michigan. While having more gays than those others, the state has disproportionately high crime rate. No, for real. So, the fuck, there's that. So that was the 5 be careful if you are LGBTQ in that specific state article. Oh, and as a side note, before we get to a song, people that record in public, you are allowed to record in public, but there are some venues, store, hospital, that have strict or specific recording or picture policy. As an example, if like me and my wife went and got married, the ministry person said, you can record all you want over here, just no staff. Okay, cool. We had people coming to us with the most retarded shit. Well, y'all can't be married because there's no minister. Like, oh, well, you can't be alive because there ain't a brain in your motherfucking head then. Use your common sense. Just because you don't see something don't mean it's not, not there. There are, again, strict policies that, yes, you can record or take pictures over here, but the actual staff, because everybody don't want to have their face on fucking camera. Some of y'all need to realize that. Like when y'all be taping, I don't fucking know, fights or whatever the fuck, everybody don't want a camera in their motherfucking face. Stop. You might get punched. Stop. The staff is like, don't film us. Film over here, but don't film us. We're like, okay, cool. I respect that. That's the rules. So, little tidbit for that. So that being said, wifey, what is your song choice?
Hold on, I have to get to it.
Draxa says, talking about Jen chick, thinks she was a model. Oh, think she was a model or something. Oh, okay. I have no clue.
Yeah.
So,
all right. I have chose to play Dead Dream Silhouette Death and his song Love is Evil.
Evil asses.
Again, I felt that this was a very appropriate song for today because I have a great song for the end of the show and a dedication. So right now, with that being said, here is Dead Dream Silhouette Death himself and his song Love is Evil.
All this pain I feel inside, I gave myself to one who didn't care. Feeling so alone, and I'm wondering what is wrong with me. All I do is fuck things up, it seems I am done. To someone who doesn't give a fuck about me. Could've just avoided all this bullshit and tried all of this pain. You ripped my heart
Alrighty, y'all. That was Silhouette Death, Dead Dreams.
Love is evil.
It's so fucking good. Meaning, never be afraid to fall in love, but be aware. Be very aware.
So, wife, what else do we have in the LGBTQ community today?
Well, apparently, it's still legal for some businesses in PA to discriminate against gay people. Of course,
Oh.
the article doesn't mention it, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna find that out. It will be put on blast. Most of these businesses are small or mom and pop businesses, which you run your business how you want to, but just know that if you discriminate against anybody, you'll be put on blast, and you might not never get you may never get another customer ever again.
And see, this is why I love what we do. We are accepted for who we are by everybody.
Yeah. I can walk into a damn gas station with a full ass rainbow mask on, and people are like, I like your mask. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
And some of these people that are complimenting me aren't even gay. They're just like as straight as a damn arrow. And they're just like, I like that. But
I've had a lot of people, even though I can't wear that mask anymore, my Love is Love mask that you got me. Every time I used to wear that to the store, everybody asked me where that came from because they wanted one.
your loving wife and our damn cat ate it.
Yes, my cat chewed the strap, literally broke it, and we tied it together, but now it's too tight for my face and it marks my ear up if I wear it, so I can't wear it.
It's like a lopsided rainbow.
Yeah, it really is.
But apparently Pennsylvania, according to the article, and they say it is perfectly legal to discriminate because Pennsylvania has not yet updated its civil rights law to include non-discrimination protections for LGBTQ people, despite calls to update the law from certain sides.
You know, that's seeming like the precedent. Everything that we're finding out that we've been researching, it's the discrimination against jobs. It has not had any protection to it.
Well,
And we have a long way to go because we got like 48 states left. We've done 2.
Yeah. Well, also according to this article, it says the Pennsylvania Human Relations Act was last updated in 1997. Damn,
Wow, that's a while ago.
the age of the Spice Girl. What the fuck, man? And says that individuals or groups cannot be discriminated against based on race, color, familial status, family, religious creed, ancestry, age, sex, national origin, handicap, or disability, or possible use of a support animal for blindness or deafness or physical handicap. So I would think they could possibly, you're not allowed to discriminate against the sex. Like if I want a job that's predominantly male and I'm qualified for it, like, no, you're a chick, you can't do that. Hire me, I'll prove you wrong. That's part of the sex. You couldn't squeeze the LGBTQ in there. I mean, am I wrong? Y'all, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like you can like leave that in there because like identify as a woman, also identify as a worker and a bitch with bills. Fucking hire me, goddammit. Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know why. Be like, okay, oh, Draxon on Twitch says, keep up the great work. All the Harley Quinn emojis. BTMX saves people. It really does. And he also said, great music today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I think y'all are gonna like what I have for the end.
Yes, but that's very odd that you would have to put into a law for everybody to follow or a bill or whatever to tell people.
Like you said, babe, it makes no sense to add something into something that's basic, decent human common sense.
Yes, if you want to be technical, it's already kind of covered. So what the hell does the LGBTQ have to claim to be some sort of
They're finding the loopholes to stop it.
higher power type shit?
That's what they're doing. They're finding the loopholes to keep it out of it.
Yeah. But again, just being a decent person, like if I go to Walmart and my cashier don't want to serve me because I have a rainbow mask on, okay, bitch, well, I guess you're about to get fired for discrimination. Send another cashier in so I can get the fuck out of here. Like, what's up?
Right.
My God. Um, that's so annoying. Oh, and as a not a side note, but the another kind of sad story. As of recent, Arnie Kranowitz, which is the early LGBTQ rights activist, recently died this year.
Aw.
He Arnie was actually the LGBTQ founder of GLAAD.
Positive vibes to his family.
Yeah. I guess Arnie got involved in the gay rights movement shortly after 1969, which was the mark.
Dead says, sounds like you girls need to order some new masks from me. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh my shit, yes. And Draxus on Twitch actually said, "Dead, you from BTMX through you, right?" Yes. Oh, dead you. Oh, from BTMX, not through you, right? Oh, okay. All right. I will put the. I don't know how to dress up. Um, the obituary and whatnot is on legacy.com. So if you guys want to send flowers or condolences or whatnot, I shall put the link up on our Soul Snatcher page as well as the Sage Rain page, which is my personal one, but it's also ours because it's Sage Rain. Bam bam. It's also attached to the Soul Snatcher one. So again, if you guys need something, need more resources for something, you may message that page or hell, put a comment in the group or the page itself. Uh, so yeah, condolences to this man and his family. I hope he flies high and he's done a lot of great things. A lot of freaking people are dying this year. Oh my god, that cannot.
I know, it's horrible.
That cannot be a fucking omen. I don't like that shit. But yeah, again,
Positive vibes.
positive vibe for him.
Him and his family.
So let us discuss our other events.
Yes, it has come to that point in the show. But before we do that, y'all, I got a special announcement and I'm kind of very proud of this. Next Saturday will be 1 year since we've been doing Soul Snatchers. So proud.
So the Friday before that, we will have to pick something special for y'all, unless you want to pick something special for us to do. And we will try to do our best to accommodate you on the show.
Yes.
Because it's exciting. Like, we've been doing it for a whole year, and it's like, damn, where'd the time go? Shit. How the hell?
So, wife.
Yes.
What's going on for the rest of the week? We got to let our fans and followers know.
Well, we do have the underground tonight, of course. Did you guys see that show last night? Freaking glorious. Um, we have the underground show tonight with hopefully DJ Shadow will let DJ um Draxus out to play.
Oh, yeah.
And we have our Saturday show. Not ours, but we are also thinking about starting Soul Saturday, which is maybe a little Q&A, watch us cook,
Trying things.
stuff
Oh,
like that.
Sarah, if you're still in here, I seen a comment on Sage's makeup show on the past Wednesday asking us if we would be willing to do the one chip challenge.
Yeah, if I want to die.
If we tried that, both her and I would be in the hospital.
And then probably one of the cats would be in the hospital because I wouldn't be able to finish it. And these stupid little fur things in this house would be like, oh, mom left up a chip. And then we have a cat going around with his ass on fire. That's a great idea, Sarah, but
Yeah,
ooh, Lord knows.
we have some ideas that we're working on. We haven't come into nothing like, because things have been crazy, but we're trying.
And I want to thank also everybody for making the Sage's Beauty Magic and cosplay show, which is every other Wednesday, a success because did it this past Wednesday, and I did my
Your
interpretation.
look was awesome, babe.
My interpretation of the artist Terabyte and his song Boogeyman. So if you have not watched that, go watch it on YouTube. Don't even bother with Facebook. I mean, you can watch it on Facebook if you want, but Twitch and what do you call that?
YouTube.
It's best to watch it on that. And it is a 2-hour show, so you can see my process of my blood, my small gore. Draxus says, how about you do a dance party night with only music from the Pride community? That show was a shit. Thank you, Draxus. That's on Twitch, by the way. I appreciate that. Like that's the first time of me doing actual blood, and gore small gore because I do cosplay, but I literally have only done vampire cosplay, majorly into vampires. So I'm expanding my horizons and still taking suggestion for other cosplays that I'm doing because I already know what I'm doing for my upcoming show, so that is already set.
Are you gonna tell them, or are you just gonna let it be a surprise?
I'm going to give a small hint that it has something to do with a creepy doll. That's the only thing I'm gonna put out there. My next makeup show, which will be like kind of cosplay gore a little bit. It has something to do with a creepy doll, so stay tuned for that.
Okay, so Saturday we have Twisted Gardens at 9 p.m. Then we go into Sunday and we have the round table.
Oh God, the round table. And don't forget Shadow Gaming.
Yep.
I'm scared of the round table because I don't want to do no more accents or it didn't work out like I planned it to. Shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's already a couple of data dresses, LGBTQ music artists that we can play as help. A dance party on Friday, like a little celebration and such.
Yeah.
Drexel said, "What happened to the Jack I did? If I have enough time, Draxus, I can do the Jack nail I did because it was a suggestion on my show to try to do nails because normally I don't do my nails because I'm forever working with my hands and whatnot, and they just break off and then I end up bleeding the crap. So yeah, I can try. If there's enough time, Draxus, I can try to do the acrylic nail on the show. Draxus on Twitch also said Jack the Skellington, a female version. Also do it to a song from Ritual of Ether.
That's not a bad idea. You're getting some good ideas here, babe.
Ritual of Ether about how about the song Suffer? I like that song anyway. That's so weird you mentioned that, Draxus.
You're getting ideas now.
Yes,
Stuff's popping.
it is.
Now, we're at the point in the show where we asked if y'all did you do your homework
Yes,
that we gave you?
were you unplugged? Did you spend time with family? Or did you spend 24 hours on your phone?
I'm just saying I'm going to encourage you to keep doing that because that's what I have to do because things have been so crazy.
Yes.
And just when I think things are going to get normal, no.
We get straight up hit on our ass like, oh, here's some more bullshit to deal with. Like, yay. So we love when we come on and get to bring you guys the music, the news stories, chat it up, and then we unleash our nonsense on the roundtable.
I can honestly tell you doing this show with you guys, like before we started last week's show and before we started today's show, I wasn't feeling, very hot, but coming on and talking with you all and talking about this stuff, it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
It really does.
Actually, David Directions also said whoever came up with the song idea was slick. Was it Shadow? Yes, it was Shadow to do Terabyte song Boogeyman, and then of course my makeup interpretation of a female boogeyman.
There you go.
Again, still learning more of the ins and outs of the gore, putty, blood, and whatnot. So again, the more I practice, the better, the better stuff gets. Will this show be going back to 2 hours? What show? The Soul Snatcher show or the makeup show? You're talking about the makeup show, yeah. It was originally like an hour, but everybody liked it, so it went to 2 hours.
Yeah, unfortunately, today we were having some tech issues, so you know how that goes.
Right. You guys are a shining light for us in the LGBTQ community.
Oh, thank you. We're trying. That's our goal, to make a difference and help everybody at the same time, no matter what. Because, like I said, we support and love everybody. We don't care. We want everybody to shine with their talents.
Exactly, and be happy within their own stuff without having to worry about who might be plotting against them.
Yes.
Director says this show, it was normally 2 hours. Yeah, we just moved the time schedule. It was from 4 to 6, but now it's from 3 to 5.
Yeah, but today, remember, we were having internet issues, so we got started late.
But today we were having some technical issues, so next time it should be fine. But with the weather, I don't know if anybody else has like horrible weather, but we have snow and ice everywhere. Kind of can't get out of the house right now. So our internet and then the internet, how the show is run, as well as the other equipment, might be like, so yeah, like we apologize for being like late or whatnot, but it's not an often occurrence unless it's a windstorm outside or like it is like we're snowed in.
Mm-hmm.
Director says, as a lesbian black woman, it's hard. Yes, people will forever freaking judge you. You don't know what you're talking about. You're, excuse me? The fuck? The hell did you say to me? No, damn well you didn't say that to me. And then you have to prove people wrong and prove that you have intelligence and that people are like, why are you getting an attitude? Bitch, I have an attitude because you're stupid. You judged me without knowing me, so now I get to judge you, but I get to judge you because you opened your fucking dumb, filthy mouth, spouting your nonsense, and now I gotta hand your ass to you. Doctor says, and I am overweight and I hate myself. Not like myself until BTMX. I'm chubby too. Don't worry about it. We have to stick together.
Everybody is amazing in their own way.
We're frozen in. I'm a lesbian black woman. Also, we are expecting. What are we expecting for tonight's show? Talking about DD Drugs to the Underground. Ooh.
Well, you never know what he's going to bring. That's how I'll put it.
That little demon freaking forever has surprises and stuff. Sometimes we know about it, sometimes we don't. So it's like, well,
yeah. Sometimes we're just as surprised as the fans.
Right. And sometimes he does have his occasional co-host, which is Sean Kudo 753, that makes the cosplay outfits and weapons and whatnot. Oh, and all the little what do you call that? Little emojis.
Mm.
I want the Joker and Harley emoji. That'll be eventually. That'll be my next mission
Yep.
later on my makeup show to try to do a Joker look and then later on Harley. Sometimes I already look like a dude without makeup anyway. So and Draxus, you are loved for who you are.
yes.
Chubby, not chubby, socks, no socks, like like being a voice in the community that already has issues is a big part of. I mean, we all have self images. Like hell, I don't like my arms. I don't like my boobs. But when you have that support system of, well, damn, I made a difference in somebody's life.
Yeah.
Or BTMX like is hella supportive. Yes, we don't give a damn. Like you are an awesome person. You can't put yourself down and be like, well, we all have our vices. Like, you know, I don't like myself today. I ate that extra slice of cake, and it's like, well, fuck it. Somebody out there, children, community members, loves the hell out of you because you are freaking awesome.
Yes.
You may not feel it or see it on some days, but it's true. Why is my voice cracking like I'm going through puberty?
No. Need a drink.
Draxi says, why not make a rain Joker? Oh, why not make rain Joker? Ha ha ha. Oh.
Well, I did say that I would be.
Oh.
I did say I would be your guinea pig if you ever needed me to.
Well, shit. That actually that is a very good idea. That might have to be a 2-part show. Sean Kudo on Twitch said, "Girl, you're hot and you need to flaunt it."
Yes.
Boy, who the hell are you talking about? Who? But what? Sean, explain yourself on Twitch, sir.
He's probably telling it to both of you.
You know I'll be listening to people. So
I know.
With that being said,
you don't even listen to your wife.
With that being said, let us. Drexler said, "I used to tap that he was the only good guy." I mean, Sean Kudo said, meaning that you need to show your true beauty.
Which you always do.
Yeah, beauty is always in the eye of the beholder, but sometimes freaking I don't like my damn face. Or if my shit is not perfect, I have an issue. Unfortunately. And Sean Kudo also said, it's skin deep that goes all the way.
See, babe, I love this. It's right there.
I know you love titties.
That's not. I meant your heart.
Yes. And I made a joke because I know otherwise you wouldn't have married me.
Exactly.
I'm not some skinny model bitch running around being like, hee hee. Which, again, there's nothing wrong with being skinny or modelish.
Right.
Or having a little bit of plastic in you to uplift your confidence, but everybody can't get away with that.
Okay, so now here has come the point of the show.
Yes.
And you have comments, I guess?
I do. Draxi says, oh shit. And then Harley and Jokey emojis. Sean Kudo said, ain't skin deep. Well, beauty is only skin deep. I mean, there's beautiful people that they're so freaking evil that's like, damn, you ugly. And there's people that
are beautiful inside and out.
Right.
And most of the time, your attitude is the beauty, because an ugly attitude will make you seem ugly to someone.
Exactly. So you guys, it is literally, Sean Kudo said exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, Sean.
Now, we are at the end of our show. I'm going to try to get this out because I have chosen a special song for the ending of the show. And it's dedicated to someone that I, earlier this week, lost. who was very, very important to me. She was like a mother to me.
Mm.
And DJ Shadow has also suffered this loss with me, so we've been dealing with that this week. So I have chosen to end the show with a song by the group Artifacts, my bad, sorry. And it is called Superman. This is my song, and I dedicate it to her for the end of the show. I'm trying to get it out, babe. I wasn't expecting it. It was totally like unexpected.
A horrible shock.
But again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We love you all, and we thank you for supporting us.
And do your homework.
Do your homework, and don't forget to check out our merch on Facebook as well as Streamlabs. We love you all, and we'll see you next week. Here is Artifacts and their song Superman.
Peace.
If I could go back in time, I wouldn't change a thing. Just to be there, just to breathe the air would mean everything to me. Now the date is coming up, and the pain is drawing near. Do I move on? How can I stay strong if only you were here? Is it okay to wonder why? Is it okay to be in pain? Alone I scream into the sky, regretting yet another So there's no reason or rhyme or anything between. If the truth's a lie and love is blind, then what is left for me? Because the path is dark and I need that spark. It used to light the way, now it's dull and gray. Life's never been this hard. Is it okay to wonder why? Is it okay to be in pain? Alone I scream into the sky, regretting yet another day. You were always Superman, and I feel lost without you. But I will do the best I can to be the person that you knew that I could be. So now we'll see. I just wish you were here with me to help me breathe. Is it